Lights, camera, review.
Uncle Frank is a 2020 film. In 1973, 18-year-old Beth takes a road trip with her Uncle Frank, heading to the funeral of the family patriarch in Creekville, South Carolina. Along the ride, Beth learns that her Uncle Frank and Wally have a deeper connection than friendship. This film has a poignant message and a wonderful group of actors. Sexuality has always been a major topic of discussion, especially in the film world. Uncle Frank is a touching film that deserves more recognition for its themes about acceptance, pride, and love. I have become a huge fan of Sophia Lillis ever since she played Beverly Marsh in It. I really like the way Lillis played this part. Growing up in a time where sexuality was a guarded conversation, Beth is curious and open-minded. After watching Uncle Frank, I looked up what other films Paul Bettany has been in, and I was so surprised to learn that he played T. Ray Owens in The Secret Life of Bees. His kind nature as Frank in no way reflects his character's cool personality in that film. Caught up in a flood of emotions, Frank learns the best lesson he could ever receive. The relationships were genuine. Beth and Frank's relationship was the highlight. I enjoyed the conversations the two had while driving in the car. Movies that focus on the relationship between kids and aunts and uncles are important. These relationships are valuable. Bettany and Peter McDeesey were wonderful in all of their interactions. I laughed at all of their humorous bickering. The way Frank and Wally look out for each other, especially in the chaotic situations in the climax, defines how much they care. Never feel ashamed about who you love. Uncle Frank is cast well with actors who have been seen across various films, whether comedic or dramatic. Steve Zahn, Judy Greer, Stephen Root, Margot Martindale, and Lois Smith were excellent. The film mainly focuses on Frank, but I wish we could have spent more time with the other characters. After all, Uncle Frank is an ensemble film. Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of Judy Greer, but she needs more roles like the one she has in this film. We get a sense of her personality over the stereotypical sarcastic friend which she's typecast as. Since watching Barry, I have become a fan of Stephen Root. I'm impressed with how well he can pull off nasty and unpleasant. Boy, did I detest his character. His delivery of one monologue fueled hatred that hit anyone in the heart. For most of Uncle Frank, the story takes place on the road. Road trip films are my favorite. One can have an assortment of conversations while discovering new things. Significant locations were picked to film in, like a lake. First, it's a comforting area. When you learn what awful events happened, it's a location to avoid. The story of Uncle Frank is based on director Alan Ball's own father. He portrayed all the characters and stories with respect. More films are being made regarding a subject many people have been forced to be silenced over. The moral and climax of Uncle Frank touched me. I felt tears in my eyes. The ending is a poignant example for all families. This movie is for anyone who is retreated from society feeling they don't belong. No matter who you are, you will always have support. Never be afraid to be yourself. This has become one of my new favorite films. It's so heartfelt. Find Uncle Frank on Amazon Prime. You won't regret it. It's one of those films that will make you smile. I hope everyone enjoys Pride Month. My channel is a safe place for the LGBTQ community to share stories and be friends. Coming up next is another love-related movie. Tune into my thoughts on the idea of you. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.